What's your first name?
Put your hands there for you, okay?
Yeah, that's
First name.
what you mean, mate. You're fucking arresting me for nothing.
We're not arresting you. What we're doing, we're carrying out.
So this is an illegal detainment?
It's not a detainment.
Do you mind
Police and
not
criminal
touching me?
evidence, X.
Do you mind not touching me, because that's sexual harassment?
Okay, it's not sexual harassment, mate. What's
Here
your
it is,
name,
mate.
please? What's your name? What we want to do is eliminate you from our inquiries, because if somebody is doing something bad, we want to catch those people.
Yeah.
If it's not you, that's fine, you'll be on your way.
Yeah.
Where do you live, mate?
It says
just told him.
37 Swan Lane.
Fantastic. That's great. If you live there, it's your house. That's brilliant. What we doubt here, dear.
So I'm getting arrested for playing
You're not getting
Pokemon.
arrested. You're not getting arrested.
So what are these then?
These are
What are
handcuffs.
these? Yeah, so they're illegally detaining
They're
me.
not illegally detaining
Yeah,
you.
you
I'm
are.
carrying out a section 1 pay search, mate.
Yeah, without any paperwork.
Yeah, we'll give
You're
you
not telling
paperwork
me-
afterwards.
You're not telling me your name. I don't know who
Where do you
you
want me to put these for the time being, mate?
You might as well just put them wherever you want,
You
because
just want to buy your
obviously
feet, yeah? Is that
it's
okay?
you.
Have you ever been handcuffed outside your own door because the police didn't believe it was your house? In today's video, we look at a tense encounter between a member of the public and West Midlands Police. Was this due process or a blatant abuse of power? Don't look away.
You want to say that for the camera?
Not really.
Well, why don't you repeat what you just said for the camera so I
You
can
know
use
what
it for
I've said
IP?
it to you 3
No,
times.
say it again so I can record it for IPCC.
I've stopped you
Yeah.
for the purpose of a suspicious male trying handles of houses. You are
Right.
matching the description.
So
You're
is
in the
that
area.
so I'm illegal for trying my own door?
I don't know if it's your own door. That's why I need your details to establish and confirm who you are.
Hello, mate.
To
The colleagues
confirm
already explained what
that
we're
you
here
actually
for.
live at
What
337.
we're doing, we're going to carry out a section 1 pay search here, okay?
Pay search?
Yeah, pay search.
What, on what,
I've
on
given
what,
the
That's no problem at all.
on what grounds?
Right, the grounds are, I've been called to a male, matching the description.
So another illegal search then?
It's not a legal search, okay? Can you
is.
leave your hands out your pocket for us, please, mate? So I can check
Well,
anything
not
there
really,
as well.
mate, because
Okay.
you're coming close to me.
Okay,
You put me
okay.
in
What
the
I'm going to do is I'm going to
distress.
use my powers of the police to put you in handcuffs, just so I can
Really?
control you.
So-
Police said they were called because a man was trying doorknobs at houses, and the main suspect matched the description. But he claimed he was just standing outside his house. Police asked for ID, a question that begs the question. Do they have reason to ask for identification without any concrete evidence?
I can't record it then now.
You can record whatever you like, mate.
What's your first
Put
name?
your hands there for you, okay?
Yeah, that's
First name.
what you mean, mate. You're fucking arresting me for nothing.
We're not arresting you. What we're doing, we're carrying out.
So this is
a
an illegal
search.
detainment?
It's not a detainment.
Do you mind
Police
not
and
touching
criminal
me?
evidence, X.
Do you mind not touching me, because that's sexual harassment?
Okay, it's not sexual harassment, mate. What's
Here
your
it is,
name,
mate.
please? What's your name? What we want to do is eliminate you from our inquiries, because if somebody is doing something bad, we want to catch those people.
Yeah.
If it's not you, that's fine, you'll be on your way.
Yeah.
Where do you live, mate?
It says
just told him.
37 Swan Lane.
Fantastic. That's great. If you live there, it's your house. That's brilliant. What we doubt here, dear.
So I'm getting arrested for playing
You're not getting
Pokemon.
arrested. You're not getting arrested.
So what are these then?
These are
What are
handcuffs.
these? Yeah, so they're illegally detaining
They're
me.
not illegally detaining you.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
carrying out a section 1 pay search, mate.
Yeah, without any paperwork.
Yeah, we'll give
You're
you
not
paperwork
telling me-
afterwards.
You're not telling me your name. I don't know who
Where do you
you
want me to
are.
put these for the time being, mate?
You might as well just put them wherever you want,
You
because
just want to buy your
obviously...
feet, yeah? Is that
It's
okay?
you.
Lovely stuff. Have you got any identification on you, mate?
Nope.
Lovely stuff.
So now you're looking through my wallet?
I am. I'm trying to identify you.
Well, I'm
to eliminate
recording
you
just
from
in
my
case you
inquiry.
steal anything.
There you go, mate. You got your key. You got your cash in there at all? You can record whatever you like, mate.
My name's Josh Mills.
Nope.
You're making it hard for yourself.
Well, I'm not, mate, because you're illegally detaining me.
We're not illegally detaining
Listen,
you.
you've put me in fucking cuffs for no...
Despite saying they were not arresting him, the police handcuffed him anyway. Under British law, handcuffs should only be used when there is a risk of endangerment, flight, or tampering with evidence. So was handcuffing for failure to produce ID legal, or was this false imprisonment?
reason.
Samuel McQuaid.
And it's not illegal to swear. Judge Bean also said it's not illegal to swear.
Okay.
And if you want to keep doing this, mate, I'll get you done for harassment of protection
Okay,
from harassment.
lovely.
Well, swearing is a political effect, isn't it?
Well, it's not. Because
try
what happens,
Samuel
to freedom
McQuaid.
what happens to freedom of speech?
Samuel McQuaid.
Well, it's
Samuel,
not.
okay.
It's not, so. Wait until you
Are
hear
you a
from...
freeman of the land, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So we're both working at the same ends here. We want to make the country safe, don't we?
No,
Is
can
that
you just
correct?
step back a bit, please, because you put them under alarm and distress. You've got me in cuffs. I'm not going to do that, am I?
Okay, I don't know.
So out of respect, can you just move back a bit, please?
Okay, okay. All right. I'll go give you respect. Give me respect. What's your name, please, mate? There you go. What's your name?
Oh, moving away from both of you because I don't trust you.
Okay, well, I don't want you to fall into the canal, so I'll keep you this side. Is that all right? Is it Samuel? Is it Samuel?
No, you've got my wallet, haven't you?
Well, we don't know. Is it your wallet, Samuel? Turn around for us, please.
Yeah, because I don't find
It
it
is
funny to
fantastic.
nick
Good
a
day,
wallet,
Samuel.
do I, really?
Samuel? Are you a Coventry kid?
Nope.
You're not a Coventry
I've
kid.
moved up here recently and I've had so much crap from West Midlands Police, I'm surprised that most of you haven't been fucking sacked.
Okay. Right, well, there's 7,000 of us. There's a lot of people to sack in one go. And have me and you ever come across each other before?
Well,
No, we
I've
haven't,
had
have
a
we?
protection harassment act put against you as well.
Have you?
Yeah, because
Okay,
you've
and
been
who's
fucking
the...
pulling me over constantly
Have you? Why have we been pulling you over then?
because I work door to door.
You work door to door, dear. So why can't you just tell us this?
Because I'm not working.
So, what are you doing around here then?
I live round here. I've told you numerous times I live round here.
Have we run Samuel through, have we?
Hang on, Dave. Birth room.
I reckon 28 years old.
No, I'd just say you're lying there because
Okay.
it's not 28 years old.
Well, how old are you then, Samuel?
Well, you've already broke the law, so...
Okay, have I broke the law?
Yeah,
have I broke the law then, Samuel?
Well, you have. Because
How
you
have
put
I?
cuffs on me without no reason.
On you?
No, you're making a public fucking inquiry.
What I'm doing is I'm
No,
carrying
you're
out
making a...
sexual
No, you're
baiting.
making...
I don't know who you are. You're
Oh,
not,
so
you're
I'm on
not
suspicion
complying
of
with
me. Have I been charged with a crime? On suspicion of a crime. You're making a public inquiry.
Okay, we can
which
stand here and
states...
argue
No,
all
which
day,
states...
but I'm not
No,
gonna lie to
listen,
you,
let me
Samuel.
speak. You're a public
Once you're
servant.
from our requirements,
No, I'm a
crown servant, not a public servant.
No.
People started getting angry and using strong words. The police threatened to arrest him for disturbing public order. But in reality, swearing is not always a crime, especially when there is no specific threat. The question is his reaction an act of emotional self-defense, or is he crossing a legal line?
You're a public servant,
No,
trust
crown
me.
servant.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
That's funny, isn't it?
Lovely stuff, right. I'll take the handcuffs off you now because I searched you. You're clearly no threat to me. Once we find out that you're not wanted, what we're going to do is we're going to eliminate you from inquiries. My colleague here will do a electronic e-search number for you. You can have that. Then you can do what you like with it, mate. You've been eliminated from our inquiries.
Well, I want a sergeant here.
Well, you've got absolutely no chance of getting a sergeant here.
Yes, that's another refusal.
Okay, why do you want a sergeant here? And what powers gives you the right to get a sergeant here?
Powers, mate. I pay
Yeah.
your fucking wages.
You pay wages?
You're a servant to the public. Mate.
No, I'm a crown servant.
No, you're a servant to the public.
No, I'm a crown servant.
No, you're not, mate.
Yes, I am.
Well,
we
I
can
want a
argue
sergeant.
this all
Well,
day.
you can refuse it if you want, mate. Can you step back from me, please? Can you step back from me, please? Because you put them under alarm and distress, mate. If you come any closer, I'll put your hands on me again, mate. I'll get you done for assault. And I will use reasonable force to restrain you as well.
Sergeant, you'll be under arrest for assault, constable.
Really?
There you go, there's your stuff back. Do you want that back?
Well, yeah, mate. I'm not letting you have it, am I?
There's your safe start. I don't smoke.
Yeah, well, I don't trust you.
There you go.
You're thieving bastards.
Oh,
You're
wait.
corrupt.
Lovely. Clearly.
Well, you are, aren't you?
I am. It's absolutely correct. What I'm doing when I was in this year, I'm going to pull over some drug dealers. I'm going to go and scaff them all for a cache of money. I think you appear to be living in a bit of a fantasy world, mate.
No,
What
mate.
we're
Why
doing
you
here-
no, listen. Why don't you shut up and let me speak? Right? Why don't you stop using degrading treatment as well?
Degrading treatment? What's
Yeah,
degrading
talking to
treatment?
like I'm a fucking idiot.
Like you're an idiot?
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you an idiot?
Why? You thought you were making an assumption?
I'm
I am?
asking you.
Are you
You
making
can
an
tell me.
assumption? I
I'm
am.
making an assumption. Asking you
Well,
a
why don't you
question.
just back away from it?
I sound clear, thanks, Rich.
I don't care, mate. You're public servants, mate. I don't
crown
want to.
servant.
Did I ask you to come out? No. So fuck off, will you?
You swear one more time, I'm going to arrest you for public order. Do you understand?
No, you've already put me in cost illegally, so why don't you just smile a face, get you as well.
Carry on.
Do you like working for a corrupt government then, do you?
We say so, yeah.
I don't work for the government, I work for the Queen. I'm a crown servant.
Okay, well I work for the Queen.
Excellent. Well, we work for the same person then, so what's the hassle?
Well, because
Have you
you're
got
not.
any
Because you
issues
put
with
me in
us?
cuffs, mate. I'm a walking around like I want to work with someone. No, mate.
I have no idea.
I'm on my phone. I'm doing my own day-to-day stuff, and you.
That's yours.
Oh, so you took
You
that as
know.
well?
Yeah, did you?
As you know.
He's not known to Coventry, he's from Nottingham, originally.
Okay. Right. Do you want to stay around while we give you an electronic search number? Or would you like to contact the police station and you can come and collect it from there?
No.
I'll give you a log number. Okay. Can you do any search?
What's your badge number? 462.
That's it.
Yours is 1281. What's your name? Whitehead. And what's your name?
You don't need to know, you've got my collar number.
No, I need to know your name. Yeah, I do, mate. You served the public. So how come your officer here has the respect to actually show his? No, because you're.
This man said he was stopped by the police for 15 days straight, even though he had not committed any violations. He was also a reservist, lived by the law, and worked honestly. If that was true, it would be understandable why he reacted negatively, feeling harassed and disrespected over and over again.
You're not a proper officer, are you? You're corrupt like the rest of
Obviously
them.
not. You got my collar number, that's all you need.
No, I didn't.
All I,
So what about if I need to use this for IPCC?
all I need
So
to
I'm
do-
free to go then, aren't I?
no,
Do you want the
Don't
e-search
say no,
number?
I'm not, mate.
Samuel, you can stay here for the e-search number or I can give you the log number. You
I want
can
it
collect
now.
later. Well, you can free to go or you can stand around for it.
Well, I'm free to go anyway.
Yeah, you are. So you can stand
Well,
around
just let
and
me
wait
say,
for the
don't
e-search
ever
number.
put cuffs on me again for no apparent reason.
I put cuffs on you for a reason. I don't know who you
Yeah.
are. I don't know what your
Yeah,
capabilities
okay.
are. I don't know whether you've got any weapons, whether you're
Yeah.
trying to break into any cars. We've
Yeah.
explained to you it's
I live
sexual
up here,
unpaced.
so I'm really going to do that, aren't I?
I don't know.
You like
I
to say
deal with
you don't
lots of
shit,
people.
you don't
okay?
shit on your own doorstep.
Well, you'd be surprised. So what are your previous issues with the police then, Samuel? And have we
Well,
ever met before?
getting pulled over 15 days in a row
Okay, where was that?
round here.
Okay.
Working
What
for
happened?
working for fucking company, doing windows and doors.
Okay. But you've got the thing. Do you have safe
So do you not realise why I get annoyed with police pulling me over?
Okay. That's fine, but I've never pulled you over on a Samuel. Have I ever
No,
dealt
but when
with you
he's
before?
coming over to me, say you give me your detail, I'm going to arrest you. It's not illegal not to give me details. I have a right not to give you my
Okay,
personal
well,
details.
this is me and you speaking now, isn't it? Have me
Yeah,
and you
but
ever dealt with each other?
am I incorrect? I don't have to give you my details. I'm not working for a company, so the company policies, I don't. If I was working, I'd have to show you my ID because company policies state that. If I'm walking around doing freedom of movement, I don't have to give you my name.
Okay, but that's your side. Now this is what we get told. Remember, the public rings us up and says there's a male acting suspiciously.
Yeah.
Okay. So we come out and we speak to you. You refuse to give us all our details. We
Yeah,
deal
but
with
that's
lots of,
policies.
hang on.
That's policy, yeah, it
We
is.
deal with lots of people who do things very suspiciously and don't give us their details because they're wanted or they're known by the police. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where something comes on to. If you've got your ID, I just say, my name's Samuel.
Yeah, but I don't like being threatened to say if you don't give me your details, I'm arresting you. Well, you got no foot to stand because you can't arrest me for not giving me details. That's my right.
No,
I've not committed a crime. I'm not on suspicion of crime. You're making a public inquiry because a member of the public has phoned in. That's a public inquiry. I've not done anything suspicious. I've walked. But listen, I've done that suspicious, mate. I've walked from my house onto where I've been all day playing a game. Right?
Are you playing Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, we have.
Okay.
So how's that suspicious?
Right. We got called.
I've not been to anyone's house.
I've heard what you've got to say. Now what's it say? I get called to mail. The member of the public rang up saying they're trying doors and they're trying car handles. Okay. Hang on. Right.
Where's the doors on here?
Right. I didn't ring up. Somebody rang me up. I am a Crown servant. I've got to come out.
On the front.
I've got to come out and I've got to investigate this. Okay. So we come out and find out who you are.
So if I was stood outside my house, why don't you pull me over then instead of driving around in loops?
We drove past, came round, you're the only male that matches the description, so they came back down to check you, and you come onto the canal, so we came onto the canal, and that's it.
No, because as you got out of the car and ran up here, I was walking past anyway.
Okay, well I wasn't, I walked this way. So we're here, so what's the issue?
Because you put me in cuffs for no reason. I didn't do anything. I wasn't acting out of order. I wasn't literally raising my fist here.
Okay.
Right, so you put me in cuffs for no reason.
No, I put you in cuffs for a reason, because I don't know whether... But now we know that you've got no weapons on you, that you've got nothing that could harm me, that could harm you, you've got nothing that can be used for a weapon to break into a house. I don't know these things to begin with, and you clearly don't like the police. That's your prerogative. You don't have to like the police.
No, I used to like the police,
okay.
until I got pulled over that many days in a row for crap reasons, right? And then they couldn't prove it. I've had one officer sacked from West Midlands Police because he was calling me a retard, an idiot.
Who's that?
I'm not giving no names out. I'm not allowed to.
Right, but that's the reason that I've done what I've done to you. Now we know.
I guarantee you won't treat anyone else that way.
Okay, well, I'm not that person.
Finally, after verifying that the man was not a criminal, the police removed the handcuffs and asked for calm. But they did not apologize. No higher-ranking officers were called in, and many civil rights were ignored. The biggest question remains, is this system protecting people, or is it threatening them?
There's idiots in every organisation. There's idiot binmen. There's idiot electricians. Just because one person's
I'm not
a
being
clown...
funny, right? I know you don't know me from Adam, but
Yeah.
I'm in the Army Reserves. I'm not literally going to come out and rob someone's house and ruin my career that I've worked so hard to get.
Well, I don't know this, do I? But now I do. Now I know who you are. So we could have just simply have a civil conversation. You'll be done in about 30 seconds.
No, but I didn't like your officer's attitude, mate.
He has different experiences to me. He could have...
Like, see, honestly,
Yeah.
you've got respect because you can see the way you speak. And I didn't like the way your officer refused to give his name because he's meant to.
Okay, right. What they don't understand, he hasn't had...
So if I say to him now, show me your warrant card, is he going to refuse?
He doesn't need to show you now.
Well, he
Because
does.
I can show you my warrant card. In fact, here you go, there's my warrant card.
So how do I know he's real?
Because I'm the one that carried out the pay search. That's me. Okay?
Yep.
Right. But their experiences are different. I've had a 5-minute conversation with you. They're coming in the tail of it. All they see is me having a conversation with somebody who seems quite hostile police, for whatever reasons. Okay? Do you know what Patalman's box is? Your actions affect my actions, affect your actions. So, if me and you came out here and I was instantly saying, you stand on the ground, you get your ass in your hand with me, I'll get my ass in your hand with you, and we'd go round and round and round in circles. That's called Patalman's box. I think that's what it's called. Whereas now, you're calmed down, I know you're absolutely no threat to us, you're doing nothing wrong at all, so everybody can talk. And look how much different you are now. Massively different.
It's a two-way thing, isn't it?
You know?
Yeah, but you can't blame me when I've had this that many times. It gets annoying.
Okay.
Because I believe, because it's to me, it's like harassment. I'm getting harassed all the time by the police, and I'm not even doing anything illegal.
Okay, but
There's
also
people that commit crimes. I don't even get the police. And I'm living honestly. I pay my taxes. I do my work. I do my reserves. I do everything else. I don't break the law. I make sure I abide by the law, the actual law, not act statutes or policies. I abide by the law, and I still get pulled over.
Okay, right. You've got to understand as well, right? I spend most of my time speaking with people who don't like me. Okay, I get.
No, I don't say I didn't like you.
No. Hang on. I'm not talking about you here. What
I just thought when I see the uniform, it gets me back up because as soon as I seen him walking down, I thought, watch this, here he goes.
Yeah, but you've got to put your experiences aside slightly. I spend a lot of my time dealing with people who want me to die of cancer, my family to burn in hell.
Well, I won't say that because
hang on.
I've had
What I mean is,
cancer.
no, right. I get a lot of people that tell me those things, okay, and they're just numbers of the public.
Yeah, but they're
they are. But when I come to you, I don't treat you like that last person.
What do you think? Is this an abuse of power? Or are the police just doing their job with caution? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on future analysis on civil rights and transparency in law enforcement. !